Hi there, it's Polly here, just back from dance rehearsal, so 40 degrees and grueling 2.5 hours. But anyway, look, I've had a few inquiries in about whether I review modules for role-playing games. So I just want to kind of quickly put up a note to say that I don't. From its outset, the idea behind this channel was to review games, miniatures games, board games, wargaming style card games, and role-playing games. Go over the game's structures, whether they achieve what they set out to do, what tools they use, what stories they try and tell. Modules, yeah, sure, there's a vast amount of material out there, so I'd never run out of stuff. And indeed, I guess if I get desperate, there we go. But for one thing, I can't really see how I could honestly give you a very thorough review about a module without making the video being a titanic spoiler. Anyone watching would have the plot pretty much laid out in front of them. So the usual problems of using a purchased module where you suspect some of your players may go out and secretly reading it, are thereby amplified. So I've actually made people's lives kind of more difficult. Plus, modules are also incredibly subjective. I've seen a lot that are very what we call railroady. They are a series of encounters and so on, particularly modern ones for the 5th Ed style games. They're just a series of encounters with very little kind of leeway and so on. So, I know that my reviews of such things would be quite harsh because I find that very lazy design, and would say so. So I figured I'd just leave them alone. Same kind of goes for setting books. There are people asking if I'll review their settings for particularly D&D 5th Ed. Again, at the moment, I'm trying to stick to the games. Settings, while I'm not really giving any spoilers that would wreck a setting for someone, they are, again, fairly subjective as far as the reviews of the setting goes. I mean, as long as they're well covered and so on, the informational transfer aspects probably aren't going to cause many problems. But subjectively, do I like this environment? And I do find a lot of settings and so on that people have done are either confusing or whatever. So I decided for now I'll leave them alone. So that's why you're just getting the games. The anecdotes that I do, they tend to be games and fan related. So they are tales of our world. Your world, my world, our little fanish gaming world. Which is why I kind of stick to them and tend not to tell, broader wacky tales. The other thing that I am studiously avoiding, although I've had... there's been a ton of people just bust in on this channel, spreading all kinds of anti-trans filth everywhere. I clean 3 or 4 hate speech messages off this channel a day. No joking. Dickheads are tireless and tedious and boring, and face it, I'm a paid fashion model these days, so they can screw themselves. But I tried to veer away from politics, except every now and then to sweep these people away. I do a yes, I'm trans, get over it. And as I have to kind of give warnings, particularly about like fascists and so getting into the game space. But what I don't want to do is people politics. I don't want to be running a channel that is spreading gossip about designers, spreading hard feelings between designers, and just kind of delving into, I don't know, office politics and tattletaling. It's like, that's not what this is about. This is about the games. And yes, I do realize I could get like many times the subscribers I've got, but frankly I would rather be a creature of honor, stick to the stated purpose, and bring you reviews about games and little tales about our gaming world, which are designed to basically just brighten your day. So anyway, that's why I do what I do. That's why this channel does what it does. My ongoing hope here is not only to let you guys know about great games that you mightn't have played or seen, or cool games that you used to love and have forgotten, and maybe remind you, hey, let's get that out again. But also to help give a little bit of a voice to some of the indie designers and so on who, you know, have a lot of trouble letting people know about their work. So it's a pleasure to review the little games that enthusiastic designers do, you know, and just get the word out. Anyway, that's why we do what we do on good old Lace and Steel channel. So, you know, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the funny pages. Bye.